Hi, beautiful Taurus. I'm Sunny, and this is a general collective message. It's possible it's not for you, but if it is, please like the video. It's truly appreciated. If you're interested in other messages from me, the link is in the description below to my other channel. If you're already subscribed, I want to say thank you kindly for being part of the reason my channel is growing, for hitting those milestones, and it's really appreciated. Taurus, this is the juicy stuff. I'm being nosy to see strongest message for Taurus, the juicy stuff that I need to know for Taurus, April 1st to the 10th. This is spinning, and I stopped it. Okay, so someone is coming to terms that it doesn't pay to be invested in a connection that emotionally is unbalanced. Okay, I see that someone made numerous approaches to try to see how it can be done, and now you're not rushing to do that anymore. You're more or less taking some time to see the things you need because this relationship is no longer a priority. Hey, don't do that. Come over here. Come here. Come here. Look, look, look. Come over here. Somebody don't have patience for this as they did before. I see Virgo and even Sagittarius. Yeah, there's a hold on one second because he's trying to mess up my stuff. Okay. And he's very smart because once I said hold on, he moves away from it. Now, in the past, I do see there was attempts, numerous ways that somebody tried to be diplomatic and tactful to keep things amicable, but it just feels it didn't help. So you're taking the time to nurture the things you need. I do see this energy of you working really good on your own, and it feels like for somebody here, you do not need this connection. Like independently is basically a good way for you to go because you're flourishing. It looks like somebody did numerous offenses to let you know this ain't for you anymore. And you're okay with it because it feels like somebody's taking ownership that things wasn't going good for a long time. It feels like somebody was dealing with someone that switches up too much. Their behavior is definitely the indication of the direction you're going. Look like you're over it. You're no longer amused or enthused to keep going through what you was going through with the individual. Um, let's see what else comes up. Let's see. What is that? This? Oh, sheesh. Oh my gosh. All right. Time for you to go. Yeah, let's see. OMG. It's like he do the most troublesome things when I'm focused on working, locked into the weed. Wow. Let's see for Taurus. You know. Okay, for Taurus, the juicy stuff, please. If he shows up for a beautiful Taurus. Okay. Hmm. One thing that shows up more than once is the fact that this hermit is in reverse. So The slow to act, no, is out the door. You're not interested, and it feels like the difficulties are coming from someone who wasn't putting in the work. Mm-mm. Look, it looks like someone here is letting it be, letting it go, telling, them they're free to do what they want because like it feels like you're no longer seeing this person as an alliance. You're keeping your future plans to yourself. I see Capricorn, Pisces, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo. That somebody definitely feels it's giving me an energy of someone here who don't do enough. So it's like you're not trying to convince them what they're missing. You more or less saying, listen, every person for themselves. Because it looks like, again, they got to deal with the consequences of their action. If this is what they decided to do, they have to take it for what it is. It can't, it's like somebody here made a deal and don't like what they negotiated after it's done. And it just feels like they got to deal with the consequences. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else. Because it looks like for some of you, just because they pulled that stunt, you really not letting them switch it up. You like, nope, stands on what you say. And yeah, it looks like that's exactly what you're doing here. Whoever this message is for, they don't like the side that they're seeing of you because it feels like they was poking a bear and they didn't think you were going to go there. And now that you did, they can't undo it. Yeah, the Page of Swords is in reverse. So someone here, OMG, it's like, I'm just going to say what I see. But I feel like somebody was arrogant, to the point where, oh, sticking their behind out to get it, for you to basically, I'm trying to word it diplomatically, tactfully. But it showed this energy of someone here who realized that somebody was being intentionally difficult. And because of this, they're learning a difficult lesson. That hermit keeps showing up in reverse. Like, it's like you're coming out. You want the world to know it's not about this person anymore. What they had in that relationship, the safety net, that's gone. No. Mm-mm. The Fool is in reverse. Aries energy, Aries season. It's different. It's very much different now. Your approach. Before you was all in. Now you don't. It just look like you don't trust this person. Because it look like you think they try to sabotage your plan. You're not losing sleep about this anymore. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like you're loving them from a distance. Like it is what it is. It's not the same. You're in an emotionally healthy place. So, OMG, you got the King and Queen of Cups. It could be a fellow Earth sign or a water sign here. But it feels like your day to day, having a smile on your face is top priority. Hmm. It feels like OMG, if they thought that they was in this position to be where you're going to be sad and missing them if they're gone. If the script flipped on it, it flipped because you're in recovery mode. Oh, closing out a cycle. And OMG. Well, how the saying goes, how the world is your oyster, like things are switching up. Now I see your energy, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, but it looks as if somebody here feels under no circumstance are they going to tolerate that type of selfishness ever and ever again. Okay? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, they do have regret. I want to tell you how I feel. I look for you everywhere. And they look for the feeling that you gave them everywhere because that type of loyalty and dedication don't come around often. Finding out the truth crushed me. And I think once the reality kicked in and somebody was trying to take you for granted or think they had the upper hand, they thinking again. They realize you were the best thing in their life and they regret doing what they did, but it just looked like you're loving them from a distance because it do look like you don't hate them, but you not dealing with that anymore. All right, love and light.